Hello, and thank you for joining us on TVC News at 1. All the kidnapped students of the Confluence University of Science and Technology, Kogi State, have been rescued. This is according to the State Commissioner for Information and Communication, Kingsley Fanwo, who said the government is making effort to make Kogi State for all residents of the state. In a statement, Mr. Fanwo said the governor of the state, Usman Ododo, directed full support towards the recovery of the students and their parents. The Commissioner for Information thanked the nation's security outfit for their concerted efforts in the operation. He also called on members of the public to cooperate with security agencies and volunteer intelligence to help prevent crime and ensure a safer environment for everyone. The kidnappers on Thursday, the 9th of May, attacked the university around 9 p.m. and abducted some students of the institutions who were in the classroom preparing for their examination. 3 days after, the Kogi State Police Command said security operatives rescued 14 students of the university, while 2 students were killed by the gunmen. 8 students were said to be held captives by the kidnappers. Away from that, a large consignment of codeine-based syrup and loud, a synthetic strain of cannabis worth over 2,185 million naira in street value have been intercepted at the Port Harcourt Seaport and Muritala International Airport, Ikeja, by operatives of the NDLEA. NDLEA officers on the 31st of May intercepted a large consignment of loud packed in 8 suitcases coming from Canada on a KLM flight via Amsterdam, Netherlands at the MMIA. Investigation revealed that the suspect is a resident of Germany but traveled to Toronto, Canada to transport the drug to Nigeria. During his interview, he claimed that he was recruited as a mule to convey the drug to Nigeria for an agreed fee of 6 million naira. The National Institute for Hospitality and Tourism is set to enhance and professionalize the nation's workforce through high-quality training, certification and registration of professionals in the hospitality, travel and tourism industry. This commitment was made by the Director General Nuru Kangewa during the 2024 Gastronomy Festival themed From Farm to Table. Uloma Oyimachi has more details on this.
Gastronomy as a specialized tourism brand and activity has contributed to over 118 million jobs, accounting for 3.8% of global employment, according to the World Travel and Tourism Council. This was stated by the Director General of the National Institute for Hospitality and Tourism in Nigeria during the Gastronomy Festival. He also estimated that tourism will continue to grow, reaching 414 million jobs and 11.6% of employment by 2028. Speaking on the festival's theme, he expressed hope that with increased youth involvement and federal government support, tourism in Nigeria will grow more rapidly.
In food, everyone is a stakeholder, that we have to put cognizance into what we eat. Actually, each and everyone loves to have a taste of good foods that tantalizes their taste buds. It's scary to countries like Nigeria, which is going to overtake so many countries, especially even the USA, to become number 3, the 3rd most populated nation in the world. What are we doing?
I'm convinced that in the future, the food culture will be better developed, and the people's living standard will be further improved, and our 2 countries' sustainable development will be further developed.
Other participants shared their thoughts on the event, emphasizing that food holds memories for visitors.
Nigerian cuisine has become a product with which we can market tourism in Nigeria.
20 years after, if you ask anybody that came to Nigeria, he will remember the pepper soup, the very hot chili. So the best way to remember a culture outside that destination is food.
I think that is a really good idea because, how I said before, the gastronomy is one of the most important and strong ways to share with another countries and to understand the history and the way of life of the other countries and to improve.
The highlight of the event was a tasting of foods presented by different tribes and cultures. The United Nations General Assembly designated June 18th as World Gastronomy Day, starting on December 21, 2016. This year's theme is More Taste, Less Waste. Uloma Oyemachi, TVC News, Abuja.
And to Borno State, where the state government says it is targeting about 447,126 girls for vaccination against the human papillomavirus. State Commissioner for Health and Human Services, Baba Malam Ghana, described this at the launching of the vaccination exercise in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital. Senior reporter Jesse Tafida has details.
Human papillomavirus is one of the most common sexually transmitted infections. It causes a contagion, typically through sexual contact, with words a common symptom. This can also increase the risk of some types of cancer, but vaccines are ways to help prevent HPV infections. It is why the state government and the World Health Organization are targeting young girls between the age of 9 and 14 to protect them against contracting the virus. The flag of exercise is here at the Shehu Garba schools. This collaboration between the state government and WHO is expected to enhance the fight against such infectious diseases.
It is really important that we have had this day to vaccinate and make sure that this vaccine will be integrated into routine immunization. From this day until the end of the year, all girls between the ages of 9 and 14 will be able to have access and be vaccinated for HPV for free.
We'll have an high advocacy from the Shehu Borno, His Eminence the Shehu Borno, and then we move to Dikwa, Bama, Diu, Goza, Askira, Shani, and the Uba Emirate councils very soon. So we'll embark on a high-powered committee in collaboration with the State Minister of Health, State Primary Care Development Agency, and the partners, particularly UNICEF and WHO.
Stakeholders from the health sector believe that adequate sensitization on dangers of such virus will go a long way in availing more children to get vaccinated. Residents of the state are optimistic that this move will ensure a healthy future for girls in the state. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
And members of the National Youth Service Corps in Delta State have embarked on a sanitation awareness to educate residents of Asaba on the need to always keep their surroundings clean to prevent disease outbreak. Ikena Mechi has details.
The Corps members are here in the popular Ogbogonogo market in Asaba to demonstrate to these traders how to always maintain a hygienic environment by ensuring refuse are well disposed of. The exercise is their own way of contributing to ensure clean environments, which has far-reaching health benefits.
We are observing the National Environmental Day in the 36 states of the Federation, including FCT. And the aim and the purpose of this exercise is to ensure that we create a healthy environment.
Because like we all know, healthy environment is healthy Deltans, right? So this is an opportunity for us to come back and educate the masses and the people of the environment on the benefits of keeping their environment clean. Only then, when they keep their environments clean, will they be able to live long lives and enjoy personal hygiene and good health and all that.
So we, the core members from Oshimili South Local Government, Asaba, Delta State, we came out in mass to clean the environment, whereby we pass out message to the market people, the road users, to keep their environment clean and maintain a good and personal hygiene.
The NYSC is working in partnership with the Delta State Ministry of Environment in this sensitization drive.
Your environment must be clean. You must own your environment in line with the governor's agenda, more agenda to sustain the environment. That is his promise to Deltans, that is going to sustain our environment, a clean and sustainable environment. So today we are here to demonstrate the exercise to Deltans, to tell them that the reason why their environment should be clean to ensure that they have a very clean environment so that they can live healthy and they can be very sound and be able to do their businesses.
Though the Delta State government carries out monthly environmental sanitation exercises, and every Thursday businesses in Asaba and environs are shut till 10 a.m. to clean their surroundings, yet there is much ground to cover towards achieving urban renewal drive of the state government. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Asaba.
We're still on to TVC News at 1. Be back with more stories after this break. Stay with us. Thank you for staying with us on the news at 1. We turn our attention to Benue, where the National Youth Service Corps in the state was out for the Environmental Sanitation Day as directed by the Directorate's headquarters. The exercise, which was held at various locations across the state capital. Maya Wagwato has more details.
National Youth Service Corps members and staff are taken to the streets of Makadi to raise awareness on the need to keep the environment clean. It's discovered that a great percentage of ailments recorded in the state have a direct relationship with poor sanitation and hygiene practices. The cleaning exercise, which was carried out across the state capital, is to inform the general public of the importance of nurturing a clean environment as it's key to a quality health.
There are diseases that are hygiene related. Most communicable diseases, they have to do with hygiene. As they embark on this exercise, they will remove all blockages on our drainages so that when rain comes, it will have a free flow. And that will reduce the menace of flood. And also, when we are able to keep the environment clean, all these diseases we suffer will not be there.
The state coordinator also charges the corps members and traders on the need to embrace the habit of keeping their environments clean.
We want to instill the spirit of being very clean, keeping environment clean in our youth. Whether we like it or not, some of us are on our way out in active service. So we don't want our youth to leave the service without having this spirit of keeping the environment clean.
What you are here to do today, I feel, is symbolic. You cannot clean up the entire state, but you are sending a message to the entire Nigerians with what you are doing today. We understand that environmental issues are issues of everyone. It's what affects everybody.
This sanitation exercise is an opportunity for corps members to sensitize the populace on the importance of cleaning their surroundings and avert the dangers inherent in dirty environment and improper waste disposal. Mayowa Okwanto, TVC News, Makadi.
Back to Abuja. Financial technologists want Nigeria government to embrace new technology in blocking leakages and tax collection. They believe the use of technology will drive efficiency in the nation's revenue generation and avoid tax evasion. They've also urged the government to partner fintech agencies to ensure a transition of tax collection using technology.
easier for fintech companies to operate, because it will ease the stress of doing things. It will ease the stress of doing business for all our entrepreneurs. It will ease the stress. It will ease so many things. It will ease so many things. Yeah. Going to the government is better for them to try and encourage fintech. It's going to help the country. If you look at other countries, they've adopted fintech.
When they are trying to collect us, you can see a lot of leakage, missing of money, lack of data. Even the collection of data is something terrible. So we are going to use technology in order to collect the data and also collect the tax in such a way that it won't be such leakage and corruption to used to happen.
A non-governmental organization, Awareness Forum for Abia Development and Economic Advancement, has lauded the infrastructural development and other policies of Governor Alex Otti aimed at advancing the state's economy. The group stated this in Umuahia in recognition of the government's achievements in the past 1 year.
AFA, as we are known, we stand for good governance. As we take due cognizance of the remarkable achievements of His Excellency Dr. Alex Otti, OFR, in his first 366 days as the Executive Governor of Abia State. Over the past year, Governor Otti's leadership has driven unprecedented positive changes, growth, and development across various sectors, thus setting Abia on a new path to prosperity.
Meanwhile, the national chairman of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, Sly Ezekwunwa, has said the APGA-led government in Anambra State was set to conduct local government elections in the state. He said this in Oka at an event to mark his first year in office as the national chairman. He said it was untrue that the governor, Chukwuma Soludo, has no intention to conduct the election.
It's not as if we're saying that we're not going to have billboard at the appropriate time because it's a necessary engagement of or communication with the general public. But the point is that we don't have to have it littered. This government is fiscally responsible. We are trying as much as possible to cut costs of governance across levels. It is public knowledge that the government of Anambra State and the governor of Anambra State is the first ever governor to drive an indigenous car brand in the country. Now we are now having 1 or 2 governors trying to copy him. Everything he wears from head to toe are all made in Nigeria. That is the APGA style. The style is that because we believe that the only way we can grow our economy is to encourage and foster local production.
And that's it on TVC News this hour. For more updates on the stories we are monitoring, you can visit our website on www.tvcnews.tv. You can also follow us on our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and on X at TVC News NG. On YouTube, we are live at TVC News Nigeria.